era real life sicario. I call shots and put hits on your radio. Juarez made Mexican, boy from the barrio. Tráfico, shout out the big homie Panfilo.
What up, big homie?
I rep the snake and the eagle. Raised in the Z estate, pride of my people. For real though, extradition is illegal. Over some political shit they call us evil. Al tiro, I see you in the struggle, yo te miro. Me fijo, I'm punks that wanna see me live torcido. Juego frío, conectas from the grande rio. El estado es mío, boy, you don't want it conmigo. And that's a sin.
Quiet.
Yeah.
Don't
But I brought him out on the last one. A song with Corrupt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on my Thug by Boy album, and he heard it, and it was just ill. And David came back on some gangster killing shit. I was like, that's what I like.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
And we got Will up in the house, cameraman tonight.
2 nights in a row, yeah.
See there?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna remove from my seat
Oh.
and I'm gonna let the legend,
Oh,
the legend,
please do.
Juan Gambino sit in my seat
Yeah,
tonight.
if
You know what I'm saying?
Scoot over, sir, that would be great.
Give you my seat, buddy.
Thank you so much. We got the legends in the house right now. We got Mr. Juan Gambino in the house, Mr. Jeffrey Padilla, Political Records up in the house all day long. Thank you guys so much for coming on the show. Really, really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, what's been going on with you lately? I haven't. We go back a long time, actually. Many blue moons and years. So what's been going on since then? Your music has been taking off. I see you guys just did shooting a new video. You guys just did together. Boy, you guys have a lot to talk about. So I'm gonna leave the mics open to you guys to go ahead and tell me what you guys got going on.
Well, ever since you remember, everybody keeps talking about the burka stuff.
Oh, yep. We're getting a lot of requests online
like
for that. Yep.
When me and Bodine decided to do our label Politica, we just every year, man, we put in work. So we got 22 albums as a label. We put 2 Mateo albums out, 1 Joe Amber album, 3 mixtapes, and the rest are all full-length albums. And since our main concern was him just to come home so we could finally get to work together and just do everything that we dreamed of all the time.
Well,
So throughout every video, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Through every video that I always did, I try to incorporate his image or keep him, like he was still with me, his dad was with me. We did the video Johnny Tapia's Jam, everything. So it's always been family. His family's always received me well, and I just try to do my best to represent our culture and everything we spoke of, and not to shame anybody or anything that we were trying to create and not destroy. But now it's been fun because we get to hang out.
I see your guys' Facebook videos. You guys are a blast.
He's hilarious. He's it's a new era with the whole social media thing and everything. So his status is already solidified. We don't have to even say nothing, but like as a music producer, as an executive, he has a lot of input. But he trusted me enough to just let me do my thing and know that I wasn't gonna fail or shame him or shame the state or our people in any way.
Now, I know while you were incarcerated, Jeff, you were running Political Records while you were out, correct, Juan? And so how do you feel that he did representing you while you were, not able to really be here in person, per se?
Thank you. We've come a long ways. When we first started, it was new. It was like 2004, and me and Gambino got together and launched our record label, Politica Records. And in doing so, Juan opened up to me and said, "Hey Jeff, I'm willing to work with you as long as you're not going to be who you used to be." And we had a meeting. I was in Estancia, incarcerated, and we had a handshake right there. And I told him, "Hey Juan, I was here to tell you the same thing." Since then, we've made history, and I trusted him, and Juan's a humble man. And what I like most about Juan is what he really cares about is his kids. And he cares about people, and I'm blessed to be a part of his life as well.
Oh, well, that's terrific. Boy, that sounds like a master team and working together, and that's really good. Plus, you're doing the documentary now, I know, is being done about you and your life. How do you, I know you probably get this asked 1,010 times, but how do you feel about, being out and adjusting? Because like Q, he just got done doing 13 years straight, so he's still adjusting. He's been fresh barely a year out, and we still go through a lot of transitions. Can you imagine having all the cameras and the adjustment and the crews and following you? How are you adjusting to that? How are you feeling with that? How's your family feeling with that too? Because I mean, your dad already, I know your dad, I love your dad very much. Rest in peace, Johnny. I'm very close with the family. But how does that coincide?
Getting used to being out, and it's fun. And I leave all that behind me, but I don't forget what I've been through or what I caused. So it's beautiful out here, and we're on the right path. We live every day just walking a straight line, and that's one thing that we don't take for granted is freedom. So any chance I get and somebody turns to me, as well as people hit me up on Messenger a lot and ask me for advice, and it's almost like the platform opened doors to be able to talk to people, even if it's only on Messenger, and people turn to me for advice and for help, or they're having a bad day, and I can't just turn my back on them. So I take the time to give the right answers and give them my heart.
And you know what, Jeff? That's real love right there. That's real respect and real love that you actually take your time, because a lot of people wouldn't do that, to take their time to step out of that box and be like, and answer each one individually. And I know I see you like all my stuff, and you do hey, you're a real person. You guys are real people. Juan, you've liked on things, you comment when you see things. You guys are real people, and that's what I think people forget or tend to forget is, if you can learn from a mistake and you can teach someone from it, and based on that, hey, that's not a mistake. I don't think. I think that's a lesson learned, and you can strive forward for that.
And another thing I want to talk, I want everybody to know too that this man Jeff Padilla, so I just want everybody to know that we go way back. Now I get kind of emotional, but it's crazy because I was telling my wife about Jeff when I first came out, and I heard he was home. I get emotional right now. I had no food in prison. I had nothing, no family, no nothing. And this man took me up on his wing and took care of me. Astonishing, man. So I had food, man. So I had clean socks, everything. I had nothing. And because of this man here, my life changed a lot. And this man took care of me, man. When I had nothing in prison, when I was starving, this man took care of me, man. Took me up on his wing. I thank you and I love you for that, man. I just want you to know that, man, from Q, man. I love you, man.
That's what I was about to say is Q. We go way back, and in meeting Q, we had a thing going with all the guys just to bring a good vibe. And Q, he's always been on track, and he gave me the same respect that I give him, and he's a good man. I'm glad to know you.
Yeah, that's real love right there, and I don't see my husband shed too many tears, so thank you for whatever you did. He came out a changed man. They think because you're in prison or you've done time, automatically you're thrown trash to society, and like my husband says all the time, I forgot I even had a name. I became a number. That's all I became, was a number. And I didn't realize that you guys go through so much in there just to try to survive in life. And kudos to you for coming out and changing and doing everything that you're doing positive, and the steps that you're continuing to make, Jeff, and the positive influence that you're still creating on people's lives. And that is a true blessing and a gift. And Juan, that is great with you too. And we're going to be playing some of your music, but we're just going to go ahead and what else is going on right now? Do you have anything coming up as far as shows right now or anything?
2 of them.
2 of them.
Plus we got 3 videos we're doing like at the same time simultaneously.
Oh my God, you guys are
with
busy.
William. Yeah, it's hard, and because we all got family things to do, and your kids get older, and Jeffrey's busy, I'm busy, William has kids too. And it just, our lives just, sometimes music and everything, as much as we love it, it takes a backseat to living your life with your children. But it's still a big part of my life. Plus, I'm still in college, and have my master's by the end of March.
Well, congrats on that.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
congratulations.
I know how that is. I work this
It's
plus
hard,
full-time
man.
job plus manage
hard.
plus full-time law student. Oh God, I know. It's crazy. It's the schedule. Sometimes I wonder, when did I sleep? I can't remember the last time, but yeah, we get through that. But much love. We're going to go ahead and listen to a couple of your songs here, take a break, wet our whistle, and we'll be right back with you guys. Carmine, come here.
Oh, and that's what
You're all dressed up, Will?
Exactly, I know, man.
Tell me, if I'd have known we were dressed like that, I would have stepped it up a little bit.
Me too. Look at me. I've
Just
been in the sand all day.
Well, we're going to finish up this interview here with them because we know they got bigger and better things to do than us. So we got to get them going. No, well, they're actually shooting videos and they're keeping it busy. We really appreciate you guys again coming to take your time. Let's talk a little bit about the song I just played, and you said we're going to play a song, so you guys want to talk about that, because I was told, don't leak, so I'm not leaking nothing, I'm going to let them talk. So, go ahead, Juan, tell us about this.
Okay, when he got out, we went straight to David's house, and Mike C was just playing beats left and right. And we got stuck on one that is his thing is, we need to go mainstream, we need to go radio. I'm like, damn it, I'm gutter, you know, I gotta just, even though I love radio, it's just I really don't believe that radio will help us with my experience. They don't do shit for us.
Why do you feel that way? While you spoke on it, so we have to ask you.
Payola. We ain't,
All about the money and the
like
politics.
the man that gave us a break and chance was Omar, Romero, and Pitufo when they had 104. And then homie Marco gave us a chance on 97. That's when we were getting spins, BDS, and media base, and that's when you
heard a lot of David Wade.
We had a lot, yeah, man. We had Baby Girl was #1 in 4 different cities.
I remember that actually, yeah.
Rolling in My Lola was like in 3 different cities. But then, I don't know, man. Instead of you know, sharks are, you do good and you start doing nice things and people call in and bitch and complain. Well, I ain't getting love. How come I'm not getting love? Just step your game up, dog, and just be cool and be happy for the next dude doing something. So when he came home, he was like, man, we gotta go mainstream. We gotta compete with the big dogs. And so me, Mike, and David just sat down and scrambled. I said, okay, you want Spanish? All right, let's do it. So we did something real cool, man. I think it's gonna be positive, even though I'm not really rapping on it. He's like, do something, daddy.
So where do you feel like it was leading towards? Is it a different change for Juan?
It's all me. It's all me. It's like if I was doing the song like a reference track for someone else.
Okay.
But we liked it. It was just do it right and keep it.
Okay. So do you think it's gonna go to that radio mainstream? You think it's gonna be hitting there? Is that more where you're headed?
Yeah, he has that.
Well, in doing business with Pitufo Omar, it left an indent in their hearts, in their lives. And I got a hold of Omar, and we're lined up right now for radio play, breaking a song in Houston, Louisiana, and New Mexico. I don't know if anybody's ever done it this big, but we got a good platform, which is the documentary. And Omar also handed us in a silver platter Telemundo, which is gonna do a release. We're gonna do an exclusive video in Spanish. It's released to their news station. It's the only Spanish news station in Louisiana, and she's saying, the news anchor is saying that it's gonna go throughout the United States. So they're waiting on us right now in Louisiana, and we're doing an interview about the documentary. And I said the only way I'll do this is because my life is revolved around the music, is if I show my business of music. So that's what it's about. It's about my life, how I live today, and Juan. It's about Juan and our music. So we're about to go big.
No one's ever heard it. You get it first.
Yeah.
You know what? You just heard that. There's an exclusive, the first and only right here on Radius Radio, Keeping It Real with Angel Stone. We are going to listen to that. And you know what, guys? Thank you so much for coming in and sharing your time with us. and you know, keeping it real. Much love, Juan. I'm glad, you know, we've been able to cross you know, new bridges. You know, we're going to continue to support. I hope to have you guys in the future. Love out to Louisiana out there. We're going to be heading ourselves out that way. So, you know, just mad love, Jeffrey. Thank you for keeping it up and keeping real.
I want to thank everybody that's listening today and let you guys know that we love our music and we love our fans and anybody who has our back, and we're here for you guys as well. And if we get the doors open, let's all walk through together.
Amen. Everybody can eat at the same table.
There's enough money for everybody.
Yeah, everybody can eat off the same plate. Trust me.
Yeah.
What do they call it? A spread in prison.
Yeah.
Everybody can eat off the same spread. Let's do it. You know, let's all come together like they do. You know, unite. Let's stop fighting each other. Stop hating on each other. That's for damn sure. You know, I was even talking about getting another hip hop show going on, doing it done right, doing it with people uniting, coming together, and really getting it done. So, you know, hopefully maybe we can all sit down at a later date and really get that down cropped too. So here's your guys' new hit song, and exclusive only, first time. You guys get to hear it live on Radius Radio. Again, thank you guys for coming in and keeping it real with Angel Stone and Little Q.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Nice.